When we're talking about permissions, there are two main types of permissions: sensitive permissions and non-sensitive permissions. Sensitive permissions are like camera, contacts, anything personal is kind of sensitive, so it needs to be treated special. But for example, if you're trying to use the internet, then that's not sensitive. That's very normal task. So some permissions require to be handled on runtime, and some permission doesn't. Like internet, the internet doesn't require any runtime permissions. You just add the user permission, internet here, and voila, now you have the internet permission. But for example, in order to use the camera, you will need to handle its permission on runtime. So how can we do this? Alright, for Jetpack Compose, we have a library provided by Google, which is amazing. It's currently experimental, but it's really working fine. I hadn't really seen a big complaint about it. And actually, I'm gonna use it. Alright, so explaining the three status which we have in this camera, in this permission in general. First, it is granted. That means that we have the user has allowed the access to the feature that we want. In our case, is camera. Otherwise, if he is denied it for a single time, if he denied it one time only, then we can show him, hey, you have denied the permission, but we need the permission because of whatever. But if he tried to request the permission again and then denied it twice, then that means he denied it permanently. So he needs to change the permission by his own manually in his settings app using this, and we will probably show this message for them. And that's it for how can we handle permission or sensitive permissions, because you can use this with other permissions and cameras. This is just an example. But for Compose, you will probably have this kind of issue because based on your Compose, you need to specify the specific version. So for example, let's go to my project right now. We have Compose UI version. It's one version, 1.1. So I have this Compose version. So I will use this version of this library. Alright, now you might have different version of Compose, so you need to choose specifically what's suitable for you. Now going back to this page, I'm just gonna go and copy this implementation. I will add a handling permission. I will make a new version, which is gonna be 4.3.1, which is the same version which is available here, like this one. And in this one, I'm just gonna go and add the implementation here, and I'll name it handling permissions, and sync, and voila, now that's it. See you next